Hello, students. This is the intro video of a series of videos that I recorded to give you like virtual business hours, office hours. Okay. In this series of videos, I'm going to talk about the different weeks exercise, the numerical exercises. Okay. This is midterm week. Then, if you catch up all the curves, you don't have any pending activity to submit, then basically you don't have any other thing to do, only review for the exam for the midterm, and take the two attempts of the real midterm, take the two attempts of the practice test on Achieve. Something that I want to repeat again, also in the before you start, I talk about that, is that please do not expect that the real midterm is going to be exactly in the same format, in the same template of the practice test that you take on Achieve. The practice test on Achieve is for giving you the opportunity to check, to review the topics of what's gonna be evaluated in the midterm. Okay, also in the final exam, it's the same. The midterm and the final exam have practically the same structure. Okay, then on Achieve you are gonna have 2 or 3 attempts of the practice test, only for giving you the opportunity to review the topics the of the chapters and the chapters that you're gonna have be evaluated on the real term. Okay, of course, on Achieve you have other tools or other fancy questions, like for example, moving the demand cure or putting the cure on a graph, etc. While in the real midterm and the real final exam, I don't want to advance and talk now for about the final exam. But in the real midterm, you're going to have is only multiple choices, okay, and probably some fill in the blank, okay. You need to write a number, you need to write a word, okay, whatever, and but multiple choice in that you are not going to have to graph in the exam. However, as you're gonna know after watching these videos, if you want, this is not mandatory. Okay, it's not mandatory. For example, if you have some doubts about the demand and supply, the refreshing microeconomics um, week, okay, the topic of the refreshing microeconomics, and then you can only watch the video of week 1 refreshing microeconomics. Okay, or if you have only the, let's say, questions or doubts on business fluctuations, then you can go and watch the video about week 7. Okay, some weeks will not have a specific video because some weeks are only theory. If the week is covers only theory, there are no numerical questions or questions that should be answered using some math, basic math, or analyzing the logic of an exercise. Then I'm not gonna record that because that's theory, and I'm not here in this video. These videos are not a lecture of the topic. This is like a recitation of the exercises. I'm not gonna solve exercises step by step, but I'm gonna record some why, some tips. Okay, how you should answer, or what would be my suggestions to answer the questions that are in the midterm. Okay, then again, I don't, I'm not going to solve step by step, okay, the math, arranging terms and doing the arithmetic, because basically the numerical exercises that you will find in the midterm are practically similar, okay, similar to the exercises that you did in the work it out exercises, and and you have a much better videos and material with the working out the exercises. But here I'm gonna tell you about how you could answer those questions. Okay. Then again, this is not mandatory. Only if you want to watch the videos. Only if you have some questions. Then if you have some questions about a specific topic, try to find if there is a video about that topic. Watch the video. If you still have some questions, then send me an email and I will reply to your email immediately or as soon as I can. Okay. Then remember, this week is midterm. Manage wisely your time. You have 2 attempts on the midterm and the real midterm. Take advantage of that. My suggestion, as I told you in the before you start, is review all the topics from Monday to Wednesday. On Thursday, take your first attempt, double check, and you will have an idea of what are the weaknesses, your weaknesses in the topic of the midterm, and where you need to review again. Okay, have your scratch paper, have your formulas, have your equations, have your scientific calculator. The computer will allow you to use the scientific calculator, and remember, it's unlimited time, okay? It's unlimited time, but you have a due date. The due date for the midterm exam is Sunday, 11:59 p.m. Then if you sit to take the exam on Sunday at 10 p.m., you are imposing yourself a time limitation. Then I cannot extend the due date. The midterm cannot be made up, okay? And you had 8 weeks, because from the first day of class, from the welcoming video, you already, all the students know that for the midterm and the final exam, there is a mandatory requirement, that is the lockdown browser monitor. And you had the practice test for lockdown browser monitor to double check if your equipment meets the requirements, the technical requirements of this software. Okay. Otherwise, you could solve that beforehand, before the midterm week. Okay. Enjoy this week, and let's start with the business hours for the midterm. Okay.